I found this whole box of Star Wars stuff at a garage sale, guys, and have no idea what's in it. Let's go through it and check it out. Okay guys, so I want to start with this big piece right here because I don't really know much about it, but it definitely looks like it's from the 90s, maybe the 80s. Definitely not in the last 10 years, probably, I could tell you that. I could be wrong though, so if anybody knows anything about it, check it out. It came with these pieces right here too. I guess these are the attachments that go on these arms right here. And right here, it's a motorized arm, I believe. So there's got to be batteries somewhere that go in this. But if you know anything about it, man, please drop a comment, help me out. It was just really intriguing. I think this was one of the pieces that really caught my eye in the beginning. So guys, let me know if you know. Next here I have this titanium series diecast Darth Vader. It said only at Target, so I'm assuming it was an exclusive. You can even see the boxes are still dusty. This guy probably had this in his basement slash garage for who knows how long. I didn't even have a chance to clean any of this up yet. But that's really cool. You know, if nothing else, take them out and display them. You don't have to be a huge Star Wars fan to appreciate stuff like this. Thought that was cool. Another piece that caught my eye, you know, like a Target exclusive. So that's really cool. Then there was this little mug in there. Nothing fancy. It's just a mug. I'm not going to drink out of it or anything. Also, looked like an old coffee cup. Oh, this is, oh yeah, Star Wars. I thought maybe it was Star Trek. And also, I had seen a few of these. So, you know, like some of the toys got to be newer. Some of them are older. This is definitely what, the Black Series, maybe one of the older ones, the Han Solo. You know, any kind of action figure is cool. That's my thing. I love action figures, so. Is there a date on them? When was he made? If anybody knows, go ahead, drop a comment. Really cool. Let's see what else we could grab. Another really cool piece that I found was this bag right here. All these figures kind of caught my eye because these looked like older ones in here. I'll open this up in a second. Let's just look at this other stuff real fast. Unbreakable mini cups, nothing fancy. Stuff like that, I don't know what you even do with it. Maybe display it, they're made of plastic. Star Wars Rebels, the Inquisitor. These are bigger figures, they're not super articulated. Not something I would particularly go for myself, but really cool. The next thing I'll probably try and do is just find a Star Wars fan, try to recoup some of the money, and just give somebody else a really good deal in the process. If possible, I'm not really into the whole buying and selling stuff. I thought this was part of that last piece right there. Maybe swung on the arm, but this is die-cast. This is metal, so that's really cool. A little beat up. This is like somebody's toy that they had fun with, you know? Oh man, Chewbacca Pez dispenser. You think the Pez are still good? We should open up the Pez and eat them. That's a cool piece. This is another big figure, just like that other one from the Star Wars Rebels. Like I said, this is not anything I would really go for. There was just so much of it. It was a blind buy. So you kind of just take it all and, you know, you figure out what to do with it from there. But let's get to this bag real fast. Let's see if we could get into any more of these. Maybe we can get a closer look at least. Okay. So there we go, guys. Stormtrooper. Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader, Chewbacca. Some of these have got to be older. It looks to be in decent shape. Any years on them? Let's see. Can't really see it, but I'll see if I can see anything. No, nothing on there. What about the Chewbacca? Anything on the Chewbacca here? All right, 1977. There we go. Right on his leg. Back of his thigh there, 1977. I know you guys probably can't see it, but so some of these are actually older, which is kind of cool. All right, let's take a closer look at some of the other ones. Really cool. These are like the original, like, you know, these are original action figures, man. This is the beginning of them. These are really, man, they're very nostalgic. I can tell you that. Look at the Yoda. Like, see, I would display these. You know, like I said, you don't have to be a huge fan to appreciate them. Darth Vader. That's cool. Oh, Han Solo. Wow. Wonder if these are Kenner? Really cool. This one says Hong Kong on the back. 1977. Princess Leia. Really cool. 1977 Hong Kong. And this looks like some kind of clothing for a couple of them. And there's this little guy right here. I have no idea. But really cool. He also says 1977 Hong Kong. All right. Now this other bag of stuff I'm not too sure about. Doesn't look to be like, this doesn't look to be too much older. This looks like it could be. Bunch of little ships in it. Nice. Some of them are die cast, like this one is metal. What else we got? Yeah, some more ships. Really cool. This was a Burger King toy. This one's die cast as well. Oh, is that a lightsaber? Oh, somebody's weapon. Double-sided lightsaber. Not bad. This one's metal too, another die-cast piece. Wow, they're really cool. I'm sure I'll be able to make my 50 bucks back, no problem. I just thought it was a bunch, you know, anytime you see a bunch of anything, you're like, hey, the odds are in your favor that something's got to be worth something in that. I guess so far, I would say I'm not really disappointed. For the price, I'm definitely not disappointed. You know, and if I could pass any of this along to other kids or other fans, you know, that's another part of like the joy of this. So, all right, let's grab some more stuff and see what's here. I almost forgot this right here. That's Monopoly. That was in it. I'm like, who doesn't like Monopoly? The Mandalorian. So you know that's not too old. Really cool though. Who doesn't like Monopoly, right? That's a cool piece. I grabbed the box. This was in it too, Star Trek. So I guess he was a Star Trek fan as well. That's definitely older. He had Playmates. That's kind of cool. What year is this? 94? Nice. All right. Hot Wheels Starship. Cool. This looks to be some kind of clock, maybe. R2-D2 clock? Oh yeah, definitely a clock. Okay. That's different. Little statue. Nothing crazy. It's Hasbro. So you know it's got to be newer. This was a curveball right there. Transformers. All right. A lunchbox. And there was a Hulk tin in there too. Okay. Some more Star Wars. Hot Wheels. I know there's a lot of Hot Wheels collectors out there. These are throwback, the retro series. You say Kenner on them. Let's see. Yeah, Hasbro. Okay. Still very cool though. Oh, to go with the Chewbacca, we got the Darth Vader. Man, these must have been sitting somewhere. They're so dusty. This juggernaut here of a figure. Another big guy, rubber cape. Not very heavy or substantial, so you could tell it's probably a cheap toy. What we got here? Cassian Andor. Another Black Series figure. Well, that's cool. Like, I'm into the figures. I don't know, was he open? Yeah, he was open, it looked like, but so maybe at some point this guy was a fan. Let's see. Oh yeah, look, he's still in there. Still wrapped up. Maybe he never took him out. That's cool. Let's see, we got another tin here. Darth Vader tin / lunchbox. Guess he was in tin collecting. This was a episode 1 Phantom Menace. Some kind of toy. Okay. Not bad. Oh, some bobbleheads. Alright. Kind of cool. This looks like it could have been in the other bag as well. Darth Vader head. Probably make some kind of noise. Yeah, I see batteries. Oh, Simon. Simon says Darth Vader. Oh, that'd be cool. Throw some batteries in it. See if it lights up still. Another bobblehead. Another little figure here. Similar to this guy, the big guy. Not very articulated though, so not really up my alley, but still very cool. And let me go ahead and grab another box. And then last right here are some of these larger figures. Check them out. They're pretty big. Gotta be at least a couple feet. There was like 3 or 4 figures like this. I think this was the coolest one to ship. Not bad. Maybe they were some children's toys. Who knows? We got Chewbacca right here. Huge Chewbacca. Kind of cool. It would be good just to see these go to somewhere where they can be appreciated. We got a Darth Vader. Look at that. Yeah, they're pretty big. Little cleaning up. I'm sure bring them back to life. I don't know who this guy is right here. I also found this guy right here. Looks like he came out of maybe like a Kellogg's cereal box or something. Maybe it's a Chewbacca pen, it looks like. Some kind of little figure. So I'd say, if anything, guys, these were the stars of the show right here, for me at least. These are where I think the money might be, if there is any money within these older figures right here. And maybe in some of these. But guys, if you made it this far, thank you for watching. I always appreciate it. And if you haven't already, go ahead, like and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys on the next video.